boots on. All I did was punch them in the face, and they decided to murder me. I mean, come on. Come on. Whoop. Ow. I don't care who you are. You're dying. I don't care who you're related to, who your father is. Death. Alright, so I just been in the nether. I was working on those windows. I was laying out some... actually getting rid of some of the lava there. And then I just went off to go heal because I was losing a bit of health. And then when I went back, the platform was just like spam full of pigmen. Like the whole mob cap just sitting right there on that platform. So I was going to record. So I fired up DxStory and swapped over my audio device to my headset. And the game was kind of frozen. So I was trying to get the game to respond, and I stupidly hit my left mouse button, which resulted in me hitting a pigman in the face, which resulted in them murdering me. And at that point it was still pretty laggy, and even if it wasn't, there's no way I could have lived, because there was like, I was surrounded. But yeah, let's see if we can see anything from up here. So I'm working on laying it out. I'm pretty sure we're not going to connect with this guy. We are going to connect with that other track that I mentioned. As it's just... okay, let's get closer. Oh, why didn't I bring a bow? A bow would have been good. Now, they should all despawn by now, I hope. Except perhaps if they managed to pick up my weapons. However, I did ender pearl right there. Now, I don't know if it... doesn't look like it. He has my boots on. So it doesn't look like I teleported quick enough. So I tried to ender pearl out of there. There's still a lot of pigmen over there. I don't have a pick. Right. Well, we are geared up. We got some good stuff on us. I should be able to take them on, I think. Except whoever has my sword. Why are there so many? Some of these may not be aggro. So I should try to figure out which ones are. Okay, the guy wearing my armor, probably aggro. So let's get him down there. Ooh, I thought you were aggro. Nobody else should be aggro. Oh, I probably lost some stuff. No. No. My stuff. Okay, nobody else is angry. Just the guy who had my armor. So yeah, this is what I was doing. I laid out a few of those. Did I get my bow? Yes. Did I get an arrow? No. Alright. Retreat before he destroys the place. Arrow. Okay. Bad cast. Dead cast. Alright, this is nice. So yeah, I've still only done D-Gamer's window. I'm sorry. I will. I'm getting to it. I want to get a bunch done. We're going to come back here another episode, not today. I just wanted to get my stuff and show you just how many pigmen there were, but that's kind of no longer important. Where are you? Is he in there? Is he behind there? Oh, that's even better. Are you down in the hole? Yeah, he is. Oh, let's not kill him the normal means. Let's kill him with maybe some sand, if I can. Yeah, I'll try to suffocate him. Okay, problem with suffocating him, and he's not on a full block, so if I just drop sand, it's going to break. Let's see here. Maybe I can get him. Oh, he's gonna hit me for sure. I should also probably make sure I got all my tools. We got a shovel. We got an axe, especially since I just had to remake all these things. It would be nice if we got it all back. Okay, we got both worker picks on me for some reason. I should probably put one in the ender chest. Okay, so, worker's choice. What's a good way to do this, guys? Okay, maybe he's so gonna hit me. Okay, get up there. Oh, if you can, but you can't. And if he hits me... Okay, another way we could do it. The D-Gamer way with pistons. Okay, got some pistons here. Let's see here. Nope, too high still. Just trying to box him in. Good. Brilliant. Okay. As long as I don't jump in the hole with him, all will be well. And let's... Can we crush him at that height? Whoa, guy. Back off. Kind of. I also want to make sure I get my gear. So let's make sure it's hollow all around. Because otherwise it might explode into the edges and just go into the lava pool maybe? I don't know. And it also doesn't look like that was a good place for the piston. I need to lower it by one. Oh, God. No. Need a full block there. Okay. And let's hope we don't lose it. So right here. Don't touch me. Okay, that should kill him. And nothing could get flown away, I don't think. It should all land relatively close. Time to die. Give me my gear back! Thank you. Please say it didn't go on the next guy. That would suck. Probably did. Oh no, I got it back. Woo! And my sword. Alright, we are back at the village. This door, I think it's broken, so let's see if we can fix it. More importantly, can I remember how to get down there? Oh, not like that. There is a lever somewhere. Whoops. It's got to be on this turned stair. Where are you? Come on. Alright, let's get rid of that. Oh, I was a little bit too high. There we go. That'll get us in here. And I basically just have to toggle this once. Something must have happened. We just got to manually flip this door, which I think I can do with this. There we go. Fixed. This was CMB Minecraft's 3x3 piston door with some heavily modifications done to it. Yeah. Alright, so we can put that back, and there we go. Now it's shut, and now it's open. And now it should turn itself off when this guy stops updating. Or when it stops glowing, I should say. So today, we are going to do something, which was kind of prompted by the beginning of this episode. I want to, more specifically, make a armor loading on the nether side. So instead of me remembering to switch armor types, which I typically do not, I'm going to make it a little bit easier for myself to do so. There's an extra bow right there. Fortune, sure. So we are going to set up something in the nether so that I can quickly change my gear. And yeah, that's about it. So we'll swap out, I think, the full armor and then a sword and maybe a bow as well. Because I think in the nether I don't really need to have this guy. I'm just going to get a power 3 bow with infinity and flame. That can one-shot, I think, ghasts. Can also ignite TNT if I need to. And it'll two-shot blaze, I do believe, but I think even with the power 5, it sometimes needs 2 shots to do it as well. So not a big deal. Let me just top up into pearls. And then if we have time, we're going to head back down to the iron golem farm and try to finish that guy off. This shouldn't take too long, but things always take longer than I think they should. And I did make a bit more of this stuff, like the diorite and all that. I think I'm really liking this diorite stuff, even though it's not the most popular one. I do really like the other guy, whatever it's called. But I think this is interesting. And I think it could be a unique look. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of something. And the new blocks definitely go well together. This guy looks like copper. I've made some interesting floors in creative mode, in a creative world, sorry. Using the new blocks, and yeah, they look good together. So I think one could base a whole build off of them, with them kind of the general theme of things. Let's try renaming this chest piece. I noticed it doesn't have a nether thing on it. So we got nether knickers. This one should probably be nether something, and hopefully it only costs 1 level. Yeah, it does. That's cool. That I like. So yeah, there was some discussion on the whole new enchanting system and all that. What should we call this? The other one was knickers. What would you call the top part? I don't got anything. I'm just going to call it another chest for now. Chest piece. And you guys can provide a suggestion, and we can update it. Because I think it only costs now like 2 levels, maybe, to rename? Yeah. So that's cool. But yeah, there's been discussion. Some people think it's really overpowered. Some people like it. Some people like the repairing, but hate the enchanting. Some people hate the enchanting, but like the repairing. So yeah, there's various opinions out there. So it's interesting. It is very interesting. So yes, let's grab some things. I also want to start a new project soon, which is going to be the TNT factory. And I think I only need one more, but we're going to build 2 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a couple of dispensers. A couple. So yeah, my views on the enchanting thing. I mean, repairing maybe is a little too cheap. I don't know. I'll have to play with it for a bunch and see how it feels. Enchanting I don't think is too bad. Personally, I like it. I think if you were just playing survival and you were just getting your XP from killing mobs or mining and stuff like that, or breeding your animals, if you weren't using mob farms at all, I think it wouldn't be OP at all. I think it's only because we have access to all these Enderman farms and stuff like that that it becomes OP, or feels OP. So I think if that wasn't the case, if you're just playing survival, then I think it would be okay. You'd be rewarded for staying alive, because you'd get to keep your XP even after enchanting, right? If you did a level 30 enchant, you'd still end up with 30 XP, or 27 XP left over or whatever, and you could just hang on to that and store it up till the next time you want to do an enchantment. Or, yeah, so in that case, I think it is acceptable. I don't know. I like it, I guess. I'm not hating it so far. We might have to see how it pans out in the future. Okay, how does that work out? That's not going to work out at all, actually. Okay, so what I'm thinking is a couple armoring stations, right? We're going to have 2. One to house our normal kit. So when we're going into the nether, we'll stand over here and we'll drop it all on the floor. That's the goal. I shouldn't have done that because now I can't pick it up. Oh, there we go. And then you'd hit a button and it would equip you with the other kit. Well, no, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we dump one kit there, and then we'd go over here and armor up on the other kit, and then we'd come back, we'd do the opposite. So we'd drop off our nether kit, and then go over here and equip the regular kit. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I wanted to make it fairly symmetrical, I guess. So I was going to have a button there, and I was also going to have a button here. But that will have a problem because they're both sharing the same block. So if you are here and you hit this button, it'll activate this dispenser as well. So that won't work. So let's see. We're going to have to need more room. So I'll probably get rid of this. Now, I think I've pretty much decided that this rail is... Well, it's not... I do need it, I guess, because there are other stops, but it's not going to go to the Wither farm anymore. Or it will, but we're not going to use it probably as our main mode of getting there. We'll go that way, because I'm already pretty much past the point with the hallway with the windows and the nether thing. But yeah, we're going to go there too. Probably next episode we'll head back to that. I'm not too sure. This was just a quick loading station I was using for loading up minecart chests. I'd go here and then I'd load it up full of stuff and I'd send it off, but not needed. Let's throw the gear in there for now, I guess. And a tree. We don't need a tree. Or the wood. So instead, why don't we put them going in here? So there'll still be a tunnel going this way. So why don't we embed it in the wall? I can't think of a better place to put it, really. Or more central, because all those have tunnels. So yeah, maybe just here. Even though it wouldn't be on the way, if you were heading out, like, say, this way, you wouldn't... It's not exactly on the way to come over here to put on another suit, but that's okay. I'm going to hit you, I know it, so could you just move back away? Back off. Get your own sandwich. Jerk. Okay. So I think we could put it here instead. We could have one here and then one on this side. Or we could just have them both lined up on this side. I think I'm only going to make one for now, and then we can kind of try to decide what we want to do. So let's go in one more block. How about... Okay. And yeah, they're going to look like how I had them. So they're going to be kind of circular in a sense. So let's just get that laid out. And I also may change it from stone to something else, depending. But this will be the example of one armor repairing thing, and then let's get our droppers going, and up to one more, I think. Hang on. That, get rid of you, get rid of you. Gonna have to clear a bunch of room. Dropper. Then we're gonna switch over to a dispenser, so it will actually dispense the items. I think it needs to be a dispenser for it to equip them for you, and we do want them to be equipped. Alright, so from there, we just go like that, I think. And now we gotta get behind, so let me clear up some space. Alright. Did I forget comparators? You son of a... Oh, alright, so we come back here. And we're gonna make a little tiny item elevator. So we have a hopper pointing into this dropper here. So anything that gets thrown into there will end up currently in this guy. So we're going to take a comparator. We're going to do a little bit of an item elevator. I'll turn him to that mode, the subtract mode. Take a repeater off there and we'll just turn it to 2. So now it's just sensing that there's an item in there and it's going to be pulsing. And it's going to keep pulsing till the end of time. No, not to the end of time, but for a while. So we're going to put a torch there. Oh, me putting a torch there moved that item up, so that is good. And then we simply do that. Alright, so I don't remember whose design this is. It's just basically the beginning of that really tall design that I've shown in the past that I've had problems with, but at this scale I think it'll be okay. So now there's a sword right there. So now we got to basically find a way to dispense this sword. And I want to dispense more than one item out at a press of a button. So we're going to put a button there and a button there just for symmetry. They're both going to do the exact same thing. And now I got to remember how I did this. I think I used stairs here because I'm going to run some redstone above. And I don't want it interfering with this guy. And yeah, so let me just remember what I did. We're going to use a burnout, the torch burnout, to read... or to dispense multiple items. I think each burnout does about 8 items, I think. We'll dispense 8 items. So that is adequate. I don't think we need to do anything else. But yeah, let me just go refer to my build and remember what I did here. Alright, so from this torch, we're going to do... Oops, I'm going to fall down a bunch. I don't know if you guys want to watch this, but you're doing it. You're going to do it. You're going to watch it. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, we're going to do a torch there, and then a torch... Yeah, I guess we do a torch there too. Sure, why not? Torches everywhere. Don't judge. Okay, we need to get up here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is where I was looking for a wither place. Ha, that's funny. Yeah, I was looking for like a wither place in the bedrock, so I was just randomly searching. Then I decided to just go to Panda's place, or Panda's video, and take the places that he had mentioned in the video to use. Okay. So yeah, this torch will go up here, and we're going to a piece of redstone, and I'm using a repeater here because otherwise it will still activate that guy, or butt him, or whatever, I don't know. Be annoying is what it will do. Then we'll put a torch there. So now I've basically created kind of an OR gate, I guess. Either button will basically turn off this torch is all I've done. And then from there we're going to go a piece of redstone there, block there, and then a redstone torch underneath there. So this will create a burnout scenario if this torch goes off. So there you go. So all that will do is, as long as the button is activated, it will do its little tick. Excellent. So now, let's try loading up our armor in there and see if it works. So we want head trauma. Okay. So we will drop those off. And we'll drop that off too. Uh-oh. What ticked? Why you tick? Something ticked. There might be some butting happening. I'm not sure. Okay. And then we take this off. Or we would throw it into another one of these. And then we stand how? And we should get fully equipped in our head trauma gear. And then if I didn't have my sword on me, it should go into that spot, I would imagine. Let's try that again. Throw you away. Yeah, it does make a tick. I wonder what is doing that. I'll have to check that out. And yeah, I'll throw that in there too. Why not? Alright, so we wouldn't have any gear, and then we stand here. Now we could look at a different way of doing it so you don't need a button. But the nice thing about a button is it provides a long pulse, and that allows for that 8 thing. So if I change this to like a stone button, it wouldn't dispense as many items in there. So it would limit how many things we could do in just the one dispenser. And you can set them up so you just have a bunch of dispensers. Each dispenser will put on a different piece, but I couldn't think of a good way of putting things back in other than just going to each one and dropping each piece into the proper dispenser. Where here I figured it was nicer just to throw them all into one, and then you're good to go. So yeah, I think that is good to go with our nether stuff. So yeah, let me know if you have a better name for that, obviously. That's a horrible name. And we'll add a bow in there and anything else we can think of. Maybe like some fire resist potion. But I mean, then you'd have to restock a fire resist potion in there too. So there, I don't think I could make it an automatic way of there always being a fire resist potion in there. Alright, we'll work on this for a little bit. I don't know how much time we have to do it. Why you no start timer? I told you to start and you don't start. It's difficult when you don't listen to me. So, slime blocks. I haven't talked about slime blocks yet. I don't have any huge ideas on it. Although I'm thinking of maybe using them in the Wither Skeleton farm, which I mentioned in the live stream. Also live streaming, guys. Been live streaming a bit. Always live stream occasionally. It's usually where I do some grindy stuff. So last time we spent some time on Olympus, did some grindy stuff down at the bottom. And then we were greeted by Aurélien Sama, and he was kind enough to bring some people over with him. So got some more people in the stream, so decided to do some tours. Did a tour of Olympus, and then did a tour of this place as well. And I've also been doing some off-camera work, just playing around with some detail stuff, seeing what I could do. I do like the glass floor, which I did here. Here's the glass floor, I think, with no border. So it's all glass, all 4. Where over here it has still the stone border in. Not sure which I like best. But yeah, big thanks to him. Brought some people, and we got some new viewers, I think, from that as well. And yeah, so, but that's about all we did in the live stream, I think. After that, we played a whole bunch on the Play Minecraft server. Played some survival games, Golden Monocle, Barnyard Blitz, and my favorite, Dwarfs vs. Zombies. So yeah, if you're ever interested in that kind of stuff, and you want to come play with us, be sure to follow me. I usually do little feed announcements on YouTube. Sometimes I post a video on YouTube, but that's hit and miss. Other times, I usually Twitter as well. So follow me on Twitter, or just follow me on Twitch itself. You can get reminders. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. I've been throwing in some random stone, trying to figure out what I like for the buttons. I'm not sure. So this has that as a bottom. I think they all have that as a bottom. And this one has an arch, or it should be an arch. Same with this guy, arch. And this has a full bottom. No, I guess they're not all the same. And then this one is almost symmetrical from up and down. So it goes down a bit on the top, and then does the same here at the bottom. Oh no, I got some other things happening. Oh no, that's just a slab. Okay, they're slightly different. But anyway, I'm not too sure what I like, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So, we're going to see what we can finish on this. It should almost all be operational from what we did last time. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to the actual golem part. So if we can get in there. Whoop. So I've already done this. This is the path for the golems to take. And fireworks, if you hear that, if you're new, we have like a little fireworks thing to tell us when it's nighttime in case I want to sleep the night away. But we'll just ignore it. Usually I do it to keep my villagers safe, but we'll let Bruce take care of that. Bruce being one of the iron golems. Alright, so what we're working on, if you didn't see the previous episode, is all iron golems on demand. Use iron golems to kind of thin out the numbers of the mobs, or basically kill off the mobs that survive the fall if they have like better armor on. So yeah, up here is where the iron golems fall, and they fall down here. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to redirect them to fall on this level instead. And what used to happen down there is they'd fall and they'd get burned alive. Or are they alive? I don't know. So instead, oh, I should have brought a piston probably. Yeah, we're definitely going to need pistons. So if they fall down here, we'll have water over there, and that's going to bring them over. And then the simple way we're going to do this on deciding whether they die or not is just by having a dispenser that's going to dispense lava into this block. And then we'll probably have a piston block here or something that will catch them. And I think that's all we need. So they'd come here, they'll die. If there's a call for more golems, this will turn off. And we can simply have a sign there, a sign there, a sign there, and a sign there to maintain the lava in its spot. And then, yeah, as soon as this goes away, then they would be able to continue on. And the other thing we'll probably do is, let's see, so that like that. And then we'll have a little ditch here, I think, for the items to fall down, the iron blocks, or the iron ingots. And I'll have that hook up to where they used to get, so they'll still get carried back to the village. But I'm pretty sure Iron Golem is fatter than 2 blocks, so he won't fall down there, and he'll just walk straight across. So I didn't realize I forgot pistons. Ooh, I almost have enough to make pistons. If we could find some iron. Ooh. How about you die on me? Maybe I'll just do that. Oh, then I need sticky. Now, let's go back. Okay. But that will be that. So the water will go there. Items will fall there, so I'll probably have some more water here. And that will flow. Let's get rid of that. That was just a way down, which I should make again. But let's do it here so I can still put some water down. Ooh, give me my torches. And yeah, so I'll fill this in. I'll obviously block that off. I'll need some signs there as well, and then I'll just let the water flow all the way, and probably just put some pressure plates down or something, or more signs. I'm not too sure. Okie dokie, I've got the water. Okie dokie, who says okie dokie? I've got the water set out all the way down. I've also done all the stuff over here too, actually. I did record some, but I had my microphone in the up position. But I haven't seen the iron golems, guys, so I'm wondering, new snapshot and all. I know there's stuff with the villagers, and I heard there was some stuff with iron golem farms, like the iron foundry and stuff, but I didn't know they were completely broken. I thought this one still worked. But I've been down here for well over the amount of time that one should have spawned and fallen down. So we'll have to investigate that. Or this may be obsolete, because this may be broken. Who knows? But here we got a piston that extends, and here we got the lava bucket. So when the piston is out and the lava bucket is out, it should kill the iron golems, I do believe. I think just that one square should do it. I was hoping I'd be able to test it, but maybe not. When that block is out, the iron will fall down there, and then it will fall all the way down to the old ice track there for the iron. So that's just all the same. And then otherwise, if those two are off, it will come this way. And I also did the redstone from the village all the way over here, and it's this way. So just a bunch of redstone and repeaters, and then it powers this thing. So I've got a little bit of a contraption here. I've got a little dual edge not a dual edge detector. Maybe a dual edge detector. Yeah, dual edge detector. Sure, let's go with that. Okay, so when this is on, it turns the torch off. It retracts the piston. Who's hitting the pressure plate? Could be a slime or an item. I don't know. Whatever I was saying. This guy will pulse and just provide. This guy will always be on, but it'll turn off for a second. So, like, if I turn that off, piston extends, and then the lava's been put out as well. And then if we put it back, piston retracts, lava retracts. So that's just the way that works. So as long as this is on, there's a call for iron golems. So we don't want them dying. We want them to continue on their merry way this way. So we'll go check that out. And unfortunately, this is actually going to work. Can't do a test this episode. Boo! Okay, but here's where they used to die, and here's where the old lava used to be, which we don't need anymore. And here's just that little drop shaft. So up above, that's where the iron is now going to fall. It's going to fall right there, if this is ever resolved. And then it goes down this one. Now this one's for iron and roses, I guess. This one is for anything I want to transport from my sand quarry or the old ice farm. I can send it down this way, and it'll go. Currently it goes to the mob farm area. It's not really set up for anything other than maybe like sand at the moment. But let's go ahead and head on down to check out the components at the other end of the farm. So we'll just have to pretend like we're an iron golem, I guess. We just have to pretend we're fat. And I'm pretty sure, like, I know I get stuck here, but I'm pretty sure the iron golems don't. I don't know. I've never done like a huge, large scale iron golem farm or had to move them really around at all. That's pretty much all I've ever done with them. So who knows? There's definitely slimes. That could be a problem. If I get like a little baby slime here or something spawning, he could come down and maybe activate these tripwires. So this is all I just did with wiring, or water mechanics, basically. So if you're an iron golem, you'll come here. You'll get caught on by this guy, and it's diagonal, so I'm hoping it will prevent him from getting stuck on that corner, because the diagonal nature of it will pull him this way. And then if you come this way, right now, I think it's set up so this second guy needs iron golems, but this one does not. Maybe. Must be. But that's not correct, I don't think. Alright, so right now nobody would go that way, but if I was an iron golem, I would go this way. And now this guy's out. There's two pistons, and I marked them with cobble. One there and one there, and they basically alternate. Same with over there. So that one's out, this one's in, this one's in, that one's out. And the next one doesn't actually have any pistons, because it doesn't really need them. Because if these two guys are shut, then the iron golems have nowhere else to go but the third chamber. So the way I did that was basically, oh, I don't know if this could be easy to see, guys. It's a disaster. Let's go to this one. So this was our little counter where we move items from one dropper to the other. So like this guy, oh no, he was right, because he was set up saying that he needed no iron golems. So something did turn this off, because I had that set at 2 before I left, and that one at 1, and this one's at 0. Yeah, so something turned this off. So something activated those tripwires, and it was probably like a slime or something. Something that managed to get down that tunnel. But yeah, all I did, so our counter system is like this, and anytime there's anything in this dropper here, it means there's a call for iron golems. So it'll turn off this torch, basically, because this comparator will be on, and it will turn on this redstone dust that's on top, and it will go here. And it powers this block, which powers that piston. And then it also gets thrown down here and goes up to power that other piston, or unpower the other piston, depending on what the case may be. So I think that's all I'll show redstone-wise here. That's pretty much all I did. Same kind of deal. So right now it's set up to take this guy. So let's pretend we're an iron golem. We trigger it once. Oh, it should have been twice. But anyway, maybe something happened. So now the next iron golem will go this way. And I don't think it's the pressure plates. Maybe it is, because I only did one there. Oh, this guy only needed one. So now, if there were any other iron golems, they would be sent this way. And there's no pistons. They should just end up there. Still have that to turn down the counter to make sure that it deactivates it so that so that all the lamps are basically off. When all the lamps are off, job done. All the iron golems are here. So that's off, all 3 are off. And that also means that line right here is off. And that is the line that goes all the way to the other end to activate that the lava trap and whatnot. So now if we went back there, it should be all retracted, or no, the piston should be out again. Oh, nighttime. Piston should be out, and the lava should be out. So let's go see if that's the case. But yeah, you can definitely hear slimes. Yeah, there we go. Lava and cobblestone. But no villagers, or no iron golems being generated. What a shame. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So this is pretty much up and running, functional-wise. Still some prettying up to do, obviously. I got to find that area. That is awful. Unless it's just the surface, because that's the swamp as well. So it could just be surface slimes. But yeah, I think this will work out. So also, I did get a design by Sheen de Pudding, or Tazar, in Minecraft, I believe his username is. But yeah, he sent me a design as well, so thanks, bud. I did look at it. So yeah, he had a whole like automatic thing set up to automatically refill everything. I don't think it was completely based on my setup here, but just a setup in general. But it was a little bit hard to follow in the images, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Alright guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Fall. Why don't you kill chickens, guys? We need a kitty cat over here. There's a kitty cat over here. Why aren't you killing chickens, kitty cat? Midnight snack? Yes, there was. This does work. So I came back here, I blocked this off just to make sure I could see the iron golem, and here he is. So it does work, so why don't we give this a test here. We'll let him go ahead. I said we'll let you go ahead. Why are you so big? Okay, there you go. We'll let him go ahead so we can monitor him. So yeah, he gets pulled along, no problem. Cool, cool. Me, not so much. It's a little slow, though, isn't it? Come on, move it along. We don't have as much time. I'm trying to end up the episode here. Okay, let's see how he handles the corner. This is the importance. So he must have had one that already made it in there, though. But it looks like he, yep, made it around, no problem. Cool, cool. And now he should go through here, and once he triggers that, yes, it changes. So now we got 3 in this chamber, and we only have 2, I believe, in this one. It's not really a good way out of there. Okay. So that turned that off, and now we have 3. Excellent. So we have 1 and 2 in here. So this guy still needs 1 more, and he's got 1 light on. And this guy was full. Is he still full? He is. He's got 3 and 3 chickens. Very good then. Alright, so yeah, this will be the end of the episode. Good thing it still works. A little worried there. But I must have just missed the iron golem. Like, I must have been working on the redstone, and he must have fallen down and went right past me. Cool, cool. Alright guys, take it easy. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.